Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Friday, so it's Return to Collecting Top 50 of all time. This week we are at the absolute, basically best of the best at this point. We are at number 3, probably the most consistent hitter in the history of baseball. A absolute giant in the sport. Obviously one of the greatest ball players of all time. He had to deal with a lot of crap in his career, and he just worked through it and had a great attitude and is one of my favorite baseball players of all time. So without further ado, let's jump into number 3. All right, guys, number 3 on the list is Hank Aaron. Here's his 54 Topps rookie card. This one's in a PSA 5.5. Had this one for quite a while. Picked this up before, I think I might have picked this up before I even finished my Ryan run. So I've had this one since 2019. Really love this card. Back's nice. It's just really clean on that orange. Like how his blue hat pops against that orange background. And then I've got his 74. This is the new all-time home run king card, which is a pretty sweet card because if you look at the back of it for a 74, it's card number 1 in the set. But if you look closely here, he only had 713 home runs. He didn't break the record until 1974, so this is showing his 73 stats. So they just assumed he would pull it off, I guess, when they printed the card, so that's awesome. They were right. And then we've got a Hank Aaron autograph baseball. Henry Louis Aaron was born on February 5th, 1934 in Mobile, Alabama. He's one of 8 children. His family was very poor growing up, so Aaron didn't have money for baseball equipment. He made do with what he could find. His high school didn't have a baseball team, so he played for the semi-pro Mobile Black Bears. He tried out for the Brooklyn Dodgers at 15, but didn't make it. After he finished high school, he was signed to a contract with the Indianapolis Clowns in the Negro League. Aaron attended spring training with the Milwaukee Braves in 1954. He did well enough to make the team. When Bobby Thompson broke his leg, Aaron got his start. He'd go on to play the next 21 seasons for the Braves. Like many other players of the era, unfortunately Aaron dealt with racism throughout his career, but not more than when he was about to break Babe Ruth's career home run record. Though it hurt, Aaron managed it like an absolute gentleman, in stark contrast to the idiots who were heaping the hate upon him. He was one of the most consistent hitters of all time. He could hit for average, for power, whatever was needed to get the job done. Aaron was known for being the all-time home run king, but he still is in my eyes. He's just a great hitter in general. If you subtract all the home runs that he hit, he would still be in the 3,000 hit club. His career and life were just absolutely incredible. His awards included winning the MVP, but he's also top 5 in votes 7 times. 3-time Gold Glove winner, World Series champion, won 2 batting titles, and was a 25-time All-Star. His single-season performance included leading the league in runs scored 3 times, hits twice, doubles 4 times, home runs 4 times, RBIs 4 times, batting average twice, slugging percentage 4 times, OPS 3 times, and total bases 8 times. For his career, his numbers were absolutely incredible, including 3,298 games played, 3rd all-time, 13,941 plate appearances, 3rd all-time, 12,364 at-bats, 2nd all-time, 2,174 runs scored, 4th all-time, 3,771 hits, 3rd all-time, 624 doubles, 14th all-time, 98 triples, 755 home runs, 2nd all-time, but the most by anyone not using steroids, 2,287 RBIs, 1st all-time, 240 stolen bases, a 305 batting average, 555 slugging, 928 OPS, and 6,856 total bases, putting him 1st all-time. His postseason play was also excellent. In his 3 postseason appearances, he won a World Series and had 11 runs scored, 25 hits, 4 doubles, a triple, 6 home runs, 16 RBIs, a 362 batting average, a 710 slugging, a 1.116 OPS, and 49 total bases. Aaron's greatness didn't come from absolute domination, let's say, over 4 seasons at the end of his career. He was consistent for 23 seasons. He only played in less than 100 games in his final season. He is the only player to have 20 consecutive seasons with 20 or more home runs. He had 160 hits 16 times. He had 15 seasons with 100 or more runs scored. He had 11 seasons with 100 or more RBIs, and he hit over 314 times. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1982, at the time with the second highest vote percentage of all time after Ty Cobb. Upon his retirement, Aaron became the vice president of player development for the Braves, later becoming senior vice president and chief of staff to the president of the team. He was also hired by Turner Broadcasting as a corporate VP of community relations and sat on the board of directors of Turner. Upon the sale of the Braves in 2007, Aaron took an executive leadership role with Major League Baseball, forming programs to encourage minorities to play baseball. In addition to his baseball roles, he also owned a chain of car dealerships through Hank Aaron Automotive Group, as well as a chain of 30 restaurants. His greatness on and off the field earned him the following awards: NAACP's Springer Medal, National Academy of Achievement's Gold Plate Medal, multiple streets and stadiums named after him, honorary doctorates from Princeton, Tulane, and Tufts universities, Presidential Citizen Medal by President Clinton, Presidential Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian honor, by President Bush, Lombardi Award of Excellence, and Order of the Rising Sun from the Emperor of Japan. Major League Baseball named the Hank Aaron Award for him, which is awarded to the best offensive player in each league. Hank Aaron died on January 22, 2021 from a stroke at the age of 86. What an incredible life he lived. Some quotes by Hank Aaron include, "Guessing what the pitcher is going to throw is 80% of being a successful hitter. The other 20% is just execution. I don't see pitches down the middle anymore, not even in batting practice," on his trek to 715 home runs. "I look for the same pitch my whole career, a breaking ball, all the time. I never worried about the fastball. They couldn't throw it past me. Last year I was sort of a kid and was a little scared. I ain't scared anymore," he said after his rookie season. On the field, Blacks have been able to be super giants, but once our playing days are over, this is the end of it and we go back to being on the back of the bus again. I'm hoping someday that some kid, black or white, will hit more home runs than myself. Whoever it is, I'll be pulling for him. And we'll close out with some quotes about Hank Aaron. "Henry Aaron is simply smarter than all the pitchers. He deceives the pitchers. One of his secrets is his slow manner, but he puts the pitchers to sleep." Teammate Ernie Johnson. "More than anyone else, he's made me wish I wasn't a manager." All-time great manager Walter Alston. "Trying to throw a fastball by Henry Aaron is like trying to sneak a sunrise past a rooster." Pitcher Curt Simmons. "As far as I'm concerned, Aaron is the best ball player of my era. He is to baseball the last 15 years what Joe DiMaggio was before him. He's never received the credit he's due." All-time great and hobby darling, Mickey Mantle. And finally, this one is awesome. "He's the only man I idolize more than myself, Muhammad Ali." All right, guys, so take another look at the rookie. And then the 74. And the autographed baseball. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed number 3, Mr. Hank Aaron, one of the greatest of all time, one of the most consistent hitters of all time. Like I mentioned earlier, if you took away all 755 home runs, he's still in the 3,000 hit club. Like, he was the man. So if you enjoyed the cards, you enjoyed the autographed baseball, let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know what your thoughts are on the ranking and putting Hammer and Hank as number 3. All right, guys, I will talk to you later.